Hello?
Hello. Hey. Okay, so we ready to
Hi.
start? Shaggy's
I can't
missing.
hear you.
You guys can hear me, right? Daphne, Velma. Velma,
Mhm.
you're not there. Where are you? Hello, Velma.
Hi.
You want to turn on your camera?
No,
Where?
I'm hiding underwater.
Hiding in the water.
Yes.
All right. My costume's a mess.
Really? I want to see it.
You don't see it?
No.
What are you supposed to be? Can't tell.
Okay. Who can see me? Who can hear me? Hands up.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I can hear you and see you.
Hmm.
Oh, are you like a pirate or something?
Actually, my costume isn't fully on because I didn't have time to put it on. I'm supposed to be wearing stuff, but I can't wear it and play the game at the same time. I'm actually playing a changeling from Eberron. I'm an archer changeling, and I have kind of like
Cool.
I have I'm supposed to have my
I'm
my
a
face
taco,
painted
like
half white,
from.
half.
I'm a taco from like Mexico.
And
What's Mexico?
I guess you might be
Mexico.
able to picture me as a mind flayer or something.
We can't picture you because we don't see you.
Nope. I'm hiding underwater.
Come out of hiding.
I don't know if she comes out of if she comes out of hiding, we might actually have to all roll for sanity and probably go insane and here. Hey everybody! Everyone say hello, please. Starting with Daphne. Daphne, I can't hear you.
Hi.
Hi. Cthulhu, say hello in your deepest, darkest
Hello.
voice. That wasn't very Cthulhu.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. And the Taco Bell or
Talk, so I speak quiet.
Hola, hola.
Hola. That's all I know. I can't say anything more. But we'll see. Okay. Well, I think Velma will show herself when and if she feels like. And Shaggy is missing. Shaggy, I think, went to the burger shop. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he's sleeping.
Oh no, the burritos are coming for me. I must go in hiding.
So, all right, guys, if we're going to start playing, we have to turn on our videos, get our cameras ready, get our audio ready, and then hopefully Saya will join us in a minute.
Okay.
All right, so let's get going. Let me just get myself some paper here, some scrap paper.
Give me a few seconds.
This is you know what this is, right? The mystery machine. I'm going to use it as scrap paper.
I said that, but I forgot I was muted.
All right. So, I have not heard from Saya at all. I've messaged her, so when she shows up, she shows up. In the meantime, I shall play Shaggy, and I shall play Fred with a bad haircut. Okay. Velma, you there? I can't see you. Hello? Velma? I think we lost Velma.
She went too deep into the water.
Okay, we're gonna begin, but I'm waiting. Velma, I hope we haven't lost you. Okay, all right, we're good to go. Okay, everybody. So today we're not playing D&D. No, today we're playing Shiver. Shiver is a game that I just got recently, and it's basically a horror-based themed kind of a game, and I'm going to adapt it to play Scooby-Doo characters. And today we have Daphne, who's a cat. Or a cat who's Daphne. I'm not quite sure how that goes. Shaggy is a complete mystery. Shaggy is MIA, missing in action. Probably having a burger or pizza somewhere. Why he's not with Scooby, I don't know. Scooby is with the gang. And we have and we have Velma, who for some reason is hidden behind tentacles. I think it's Velma Cthulhu edition. All right, guys. I should say, all right, gang, let's go.
I
Movie.
have rippling regression.
You are all playing characters of Scooby-Doo, the cartoon, and we will begin the game today with each one of you inside the mystery machine. Yes, the beautiful van, 60s. Type van that Fred, what's his friend name? Fred, what's his last name?
I don't know.
Fred Jones Jr. We have the character sheet over here somewhere. Okay, I think Shaggy's on his way. Excellent. Hopefully Shaggy will be here soon. All right, so we have Fred who's driving the mystery machine. Now, you guys are all packed in the back. Velma, you are riding shotgun, which means you're kind of riding up front in the passenger seat. Daphne, you're riding up front. Got that confused. So Daphne and Fred are up front in the mystery machine. Velma, are you going to squeeze in between Daphne and Fred, or are you going to sit in the back with Scooby and Shags? Velma, you there? Are you sitting in the back with Scoob and Shags, or are you going to sit between Daphne and Fred? No. Yes? I don't know what that means. Okay.
I have rippling regression.
Okay, let's just say that Velma is sitting between Daphne and Fred up front. Scoobs and Shags, you're in the back.
I will go in the back.
Oh, you're in the back. Okay, so all three of you are in the back. Now, Fred, well, first of all, I should say, you guys, the gang, has been trying to get up north to go get, what's his name? What's the guy's name? Oh. I forgot.
Here, O'Brien.
No. The short guy. The short dog dude. What's his name? I gone blank. Thank you. Scrappy. Scrappy-Doo is at the vet.
I'm gonna murder him and I'm gonna tear his face up.
That's not a good Scooby-Doo. Scooby, your nephew went to the vet. He had to have a rabies shot, and he had a bad side effect of the rabies shot, and he kind of turned a little bit nasty. So they put him in a cage, and he's sitting in a cage in a vet somewhere. And you guys were solving a mystery somewhere down south somewhere. You managed to solve your mystery, and you're headed back up to go pick him up. Now, Daphne, you're the one holding like this big map in front of you, trying to read this map while you're trying to direct Fred how to get to this vet. It's on a farm somewhere up north. You're not quite sure. Daphne, your character. Let's bring up your character. We're gonna have your characters up here on the screen. Your character is. Do you think Daphne's smart? I mean, compared to Velma.
Well, she's as smart as Scooby.
Probably. Well, so
no, literally, it says 3 on her character sheet for wit. Oh wait, no, smarts. I'm looking at. She's literally only 1 point higher in smarts than Scooby is.
So Fred is like.
Scooby has 2 smarts.
Yeah.
Fred is like, hey gang, I know this shortcut. I know the shortcut. It'll get us there quicker, and we'll avoid all the traffic. Ain't that cool? And he gets off the highway, and he takes these kind of back roads, and going. You guys have been driving through farmland for the past 2 or 3 hours. It's getting dark, and you come to a crossroads, and Daphne, she's got like her map and like, okay, Fred, you make a right here, and Fred's like, are you sure? Yeah, okay, and he makes a left or left this way. A couple hours later, you guys are still driving, and there are basically farmlands left and right, and these farmlands turn into these large corn stalks everywhere, and the road suddenly goes from a nice paved road to a somewhat dirt and kind of like rocky road, and the van is kind of rocking around a little bit. It's not a very comfortable ride. So Daphne and Velma, you're in the back. So Daphne, you're up front with Fred, and Fred, he's got the headlights on. It's quite dark. What do you think? I mean, you've been driving for a couple hours. Do you think maybe you guys got lost or something? What do you want to say?
Her nose is extremely red.
She's got a cold? Her nose is red?
But I'm not Rudolph.
Right,
but yeah, I think I got lost. I think that Fred took a wrong turn. This is totally not my
You told him to run right, so he runs right. You're wrong.
I think he went left.
Yeah, I went left, guys. Come on, gang.
God damn it, Fred.
It's not my fault. Just saying.
Fred, you idiot.
It's not my fault. Totally
I love
Fred's
this
fault.
new version of Shaggy.
Fred, you idiot. You idiot.
It's not even Shaggy.
Totally not my fault, guys.
God damn it.
Fred's driving and not me.
Roll right up, Daphne.
What?
Roll up, Daphne.
I have no idea what you're saying.
He said, "Shut up, Daphne."
All right. We're just waiting on sorry, on Shaggy. He's coming in a second. So,
Like Zoink Scoobs.
that's good
Zoink.
actually.
That's all you need to know how to say if you're gonna be Shaggy.
Say it again.
That's it. Like Zoink Scoobs.
That's all you need
Alright.
to know how to say. That's basically
Oh,
all.
and Trick or Treat. And Trick or Treat. Like Trick or Treat, man.
By the way, why is Shaggy like? Why is Shaggy like half chicken? Have you seen his legs? He's also terrified of everything. And like and sometimes I think it looks like he has feathers.
Stop committing your stupid theories. They're stupid because they're wrong.
I feel like he's part chicken.
Hold on.
In the end,
Hold on.
in the end of the story, can we find
Hold
out?
on, right? I need water.
In the end of the story, can we find out that Shaggy is actually part chicken?
Or Scooby-Doo is...
It's actually a human in a costume.
Or Scooby is, what's that word? I don't know what that word is.
What do you think it is? What does it mean? What are you trying to say?
You know what, never mind.
No, I need to know.
Reggie, right the hell up.
No, just me pull out a bag of Scooby snacks and eat them all.
All right. Well, you pull out the snack. You pull a bag of Scooby snacks out, and Shaggy's like,
Velma,
Velma, is that for
give me
us?
the rocking snacks. Velma, give me the rocking snack.
Put the gun away.
Rip me the Rex. Rip me the Rex. Rip me the Scooby snacks.
Okay, just me throw them at your face.
Yay!
So snacks are being thrown around the back of the van, and Scooby and Shaggy are jumping over in joy. When suddenly the car screeches to almost a halt, and smack! It hits something.
Did we hit somebody? Did we hit somebody?
Velma,
Please tell me we hit Roma.
you hit something. You're not sure what. You're gonna go ahead and roll for wits.
What?
You're gonna go and roll for wits. So let's see, wit. We're gonna click on wit.
Can I
And
Can I think if it
no
dies?
success. You did not see. Daphne, do you want to look?
Can I eat it if it dies?
Actually, I don't think I. Okay, fine.
Can I eat
What's
it if
Daphne
it-
doing?
Can I
I'm
eat
going to look, even though I know I'm going to regret it later.
All right, you have a success. You look back, and there's this big body. It gets smacked by the van. The head rolls off the top. It hits the front of the windshield. The windshield cracks, and then the car goes bloop as it runs over something. Dum, 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 dum. Fred has to roll to see if he loses track of loses the car. So he's going to go ahead and maybe do a grit check. 3 successes. He's good. He manages to keep the car in the road. Smacks into a something. It explodes everywhere in front of him. The windshield further cracks. The car comes to a screeching halt.
Can I
And-
can I eat them since they're dead? Can I eat them since they're dead?
I need Scooby, Velma, and Shaggy. Let's see. You're gonna make you all roll. Unfortunately, I have to roll for you, but we'll figure this out. So, let's start with Velma. Velma, you're gonna roll for, let's say, luck. Make sure you don't actually, get accidentally hurled outside of the van.
The windows are open.
Well, the window kind of cracked. You get tossed to the front. You fall on the floor in front of or in between.
Don't we have seatbelts?
Well, you were in the back, and there's no seats in the back, so you kind of get hurled to the front. Shaggy,
Man,
let's see,
what's it?
Shaggy. Shaggy, he's good. Uh-oh, we got a strange. So whenever there's a strange rolled, I'm going to go over here to Fred's character sheet, and we're going to go and click.
God.
Boom, strange. Now, Shaggy has to roll. Let's see. Shaggy's going to roll for luck. Or what's Shaggy rolled already? Sorry. It's Scooby. Uh-oh. 2 strange and no success. Scooby, you also go flying into Velma. You want to describe what happens? We got a couple of strange rolls here. Velma and Scooby are kind of up on top of each other between the 2 chairs up front, between Daphne and Fred. And Shaggy is there all by himself, eating away all the rest leftover Scooby snacks that kind of fell on the floor.
Right, some Scooby snacks for me.
Sure, bud. Here, catch. And he throws some snacks at you. Gee, gang, what was that? That was Fred.
We hit people.
Right, no, in my shotgun.
Daphne, there's a big newspaper sprawled across the windshield in front of you.
Can I eat the people, please?
Velma is very strange today. She's trying to eat people.
Right job. Right job.
Can I eat them?
Right. Oh, that's right,
All right, we have Shaggy coming in. Let's see. Shaggy is here. Let's get the video up. Hey, gang, look, it's Shaggy.
Eternal death.
Just give me a moment
Can
to
I
get Shaggy's
eat the
video
people
up.
that we ran over?
Well, you gotta get out of the car and check and see who's there.
My job, Velma.
No, I want to eat them.
Mine.
Yay.
Can't shoot me. You're in a completely different place.
Gamer.
Plus, that's a Nerf gun. What are you supposed to be, a bird?
I'm an owl.
Okay, so I was right.
Owls are birds.
I know.
Yeah.
Hello, owl.
They
Do you
are.
know what I am?
Hello, Reggie.
I can barely see you.
You know what I am?
You're like a black demon of some sort.
Yeah, I guess
All
that's
right.
close enough.
So, welcome, Shaggy. We have a bit of a weird cast today. We have the cat playing Daphne, or the Daphne playing the cat. We're not quite sure. We have Velma, who's either Cthulhu or Cthulhu, who's Velma. And we have a taco who's Scooby, or Scooby ate too many tacos and turned into a taco.
I think I know. Actually, I think I know what's happening. Since I'm kind of like, since Cthulhu's kind of part god, I think I'm just like using like puppet strings to control Velma.
Well, Shaggy,
I'm just using puppet strings to control Velma.
Shaggy, what's your costume?
I'm an owl.
Who are you? Cool, that's awesome.
Who are you?
Shaggy the Owl, or Owl the Shaggy, or Owl Shaggy, or I don't know how that
Hello,
works.
Reggie.
So, Shaggy, just to give you a quick run-up of what's happened, we kind of started a few minutes ago. So you're all inside of the,
We ran over.
you're all inside the mystery van. You know what this is, right? The mystery van?
Yes,
And,
I know what mystery van is.
Daphne and Fred. Oh, by the way, I'm playing Fred, who's a very. I mean, I'm not playing Fred in costume, but my costume is an Eberron. I'm a changeling. I'm a changeling archer.
You look like your hair looks like a mad scientist.
Anyway, yes, I'm playing Fred for the session, and Fred and Daphne are up front riding the mystery machine when suddenly the mystery machine hit something and apparently ran over somebody. We're not quite sure. The head popped out, smacked up against the window. Daphne
While
kind
you're
of like.
going in the van, I'm eating a Shaggy sandwich.
Well, actually, what happened?
Very
Velma handed out some Scooby snacks, and Shaggy and Scooby kind of started eating snacks. When the car came to a screeching halt, Shaggy and Velma, Scooby and Velma were kind of tossed to the front of the car, and Shaggy was left in the back eating the rest of the snacks. Now, you also you ran into something, you ran it over, and the car kind of stopped or stalled on the side of the road, and this is where we're at. I didn't tell you the beginning part. You guys are headed north to go pick up. I forgot his name again. Damn it! What's his name?
Scrappy.
Thank you. I keep forgetting Scrappy. How can I forget Scrappy? You know what? I never liked Scrappy as a kid.
I have no clue who Scrappy is.
Scrappy? Scrappy is the little short little.
That one little tasty-looking chicken.
He's not a chicken, but anyway. He's a little
Reggie's not a Rickon.
dog. So anyway, Scrappy's at the vet. He's getting a rabies shot. So
I eat Scrappy.
the gang is gonna go pick him up, but on the way there, Fred, as usually does, says, "Hey gang, I know a shortcut." And of course, the shortcut kind of wasn't a shortcut, or maybe it was, but Daphne messed up the directions and they took a wrong turn. And then the road went from a nice road into a dirt road, and you've been driving between these large corn stalks on either side of the road in complete
What
darkness.
about the Doom Clock?
The Doom Clock.
Where?
Yes, so in the game, there's what's called the Doom Clock. And over here, as you can see, there's already been 3 Doom clicks. Whenever I'm going to roll the dice for you, by the way, because we don't have dice that I can give you, and we're too far away for me to give you dice. But whenever you roll dice, some Doom checks might happen. And the more Doom checks that happen, the more bad stuff happens. When all these things are completely filled and we've hit midnight, really bad stuff happens. So right now we got 3 doomed clicks. Now let's continue.
I just have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I totally don't understand this sheet.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Basically, all you have to understand is you have the grit, wit, smarts, hearts, luck, and strange. Those are the basic ability scores, right? Kind of like in D&D, you have strength, dexterity.
What's my pluses?
You basically roll that many dice. So whenever I say roll, let's roll for a grit check, you're going to roll 2 dice. But like I said, we don't have the dice with us, so we're using this online dice roller. See on the screen, there's a dice roller. So if let's say you want to do something that requires you to use your wit, well then I'll go to the dice roller and I'll click on this, and it'll tell you below if there's a success or not. It's that simple. We're not going to go into too complicated explanations how the system works. Just role play as normal, and if you want to try something, I'll tell you, okay, good, we're going to go ahead and roll a smarts or roll a heart. Or if you think your character should roll a heart or should roll a luck or should roll whatever, go ahead, tell me. The strange roll, the one at the end, that one is a bit tricky. That's when you have to do things like cast spells, which we won't really do, or when there's strange things that happen. So again,
Wait, we can cast. You know
in
what?
this
I like this.
in this game,
roll a shotgun roll.
in this game you can cast spells, but the Scooby Gang cannot. At least they can't yet.
Ah.
Strange is also has to do with psychic powers. Shaggy, it's not more.
Cool class.
Idiot class.
Seriously.
Shaggy.
No, just the hungry class.
Well, he's a fool archetype,
And what?
and you can see a fool. He's a bit of a fool.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So let's resume.
That's what Shaggy is.
The car has stopped. Fred is like, a gang? Did we just run over somebody? What just happened?
Can I eat them? Can I eat them?
No, Velma!
Velma wants to step
Whoa.
outside the car and go
Whoa.
eat something. So, Velma, do you open the door and step outside?
Yes, because I want to eat them.
Rolling word! Rolling
Oh,
word!
boy.
Wait, who is Morley playing?
Velma?
Velma. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm actually Cthulhu using a puppet.
Okay.
Robert.
What? Why do you have cleaning spray?
Velma steps outside.
If you rank under me, that's right in the morning.
Velma, as you step outside, you can see what looks to be newspapers, all over the place. Flying in the air, on top of corn stalks, on top of the car, underneath the car. You look under the car?
Oh yeah.
Alright. You look and you see what seems to be a body with no head. It's all crunched up underneath the car.
tell me it's
in the ranger over here.
Looks yummy.
Hey Velma, what you see there? Says Fred.
Someone died. Can I eat them?
Please tell me it's a scarecrow.
No, Velma! No!
Hey gang, let's go help Velma.
All right.
Alright, so
Okay.
Go, Reggie.
Ketchup, mustard, and
Okay.
stuff.
Let's go, Reggie.
But please tell me that thing is a scarecrow.
Reggie. Let's
No,
go.
it's not.
I'm coming. I'm already.
alright, so everyone gets out of the car. And you look and you see the front of the car is dented. The windshield has a huge crack on it. It's still intact though. And there's a flat tire. And underneath, you do see what looks to be the body of somebody with no head.
Is it bloody at all?
No, there's no blood anywhere. But
Okay, it's fake.
you
It's a
do
fake.
see straw everywhere.
I knew it. A scarecrow.
Rich Rollin.
I don't know what you just said, but sure.
That's right.
Oh.
Hey gang,
guys.
it looks to be just like maybe we just ran over like a scarecrow. What do you think?
I think.
Oh, Lord, I read.
Wait, you guys think that a scarecrow burger would taste good?
I don't know. Let's back
Why are
up
you
and see if we can
eating
get away
Oh
from it.
my lord, someone shut up, I'm pulling out the grill.
I'll eat you if I get hungry enough.
Fine, I'm rolling out the grill.
Hey, Shags, you want to drive the car? I'll guide you.
Okay.
I want to ride.
All right, so Shaggy, you get inside the car. Fred goes in the back and he starts like this. Okay, Shag, start him up. Put it in reverse.
Okay.
Has Shaggy ever driven the car?
I think I do that.
I wonder if Shag's ever driven. Has he ever driven the van?
I don't know. I don't know.
He drove
I haven't-
once, but he almost fell off a cliff.
I don't
Uh-oh.
think so.
That means, Shaggy, you need to roll for it. Do you think maybe luck
I
will do?
usually,
Or
I
smarts?
usually
A
rule the
luck
driving.
roll?
A luck roll. You have 3 successes. You successfully pull the car back up onto the road away from this scarecrow. Now, rest of you, Daphne, Velma, Scooby, you're staring down at this scarecrow that's been crushed. It's wearing an orange jumpsuit, and it has no head. And newspapers
You're probably
are
erased
just
from Risen.
everywhere. Hey, gang,
If you
what's up? What's
really
up there?
would- If you really would listen, I'm pretty sure it came from a prison.
Also, I
We don't
think we
speak dog.
hit 2 people. Also, didn't we hit 2 people?
Gang, I think I hit the second scarecrow. You look over, and you didn't see it at first because when the car stopped, he kind of cracked the second scarecrow in half. It seems there's like scarecrow every few feet here. There's a bunch of scarecrows all over the place. This is the only one, the one you ran over, is the only one in a red or orange jumpsuit. Hey, Scoobs, what'd you say?
Well, I was thinking probably a rape from Risen.
Prison?
Yep. The orange jumpsuit is the classic Risen outfit. Am I
You think they
wrong?
put that inside instead of them? You think someone from prison put a scarecrow in an orange jumpsuit?
They
inside
probably
of
put the
them instead of
jumpsuit
them?
on this scarecrow so that they were wearing it.
Sorry.
Well, Shaggy, you notice that after you get the car back on the road, the car kind of just stops. It stopped. Hey, Shags, did you stop the car?
Oops. It didn't. It has a flat tire still.
Did I stop the car?
No. So, Shaggy, you look and you notice that
flat tire.
aside from the flat tire that Scoopy is screaming about, it looks like there's no gas.
Oh. No gas over here.
Oh, right from
No gas? Daphne, didn't you fill up the tank before you left? You were responsible for it.
Did I?
She paid me $30 bucks to do it, so I just took it and didn't do it.
Daphne, I think you should roll for it. What do you think? Grit, wit, smarts, heart?
She rated me
Smart.
She rated me $30 to do it, and I didn't.
0 successes. Apparently, Daphne forgot to fill up the tank. She probably was at the store buying a new pair of shoes. Which, by the way, are covered in mud.
Rabbit, Daphne.
They get paid quite a bit, I guess.
What? Rabbit, Daphne.
Velma, what are you doing? I mean, you gonna eat a straw? You can make a... This. You said you want to eat the person you run over. Are you okay, Velma?
I'm fine.
You're fine? I don't know, you're scaring me.
She was being revenged or something.
No, just as I say, I'm fine. You see me just strangling a rabbit.
Hey, gang, I think something's wrong with Velma. We should get
Yeah,
her...
was just being possessed. It happens every now and again.
I think she needs a Snickers bar. She ate
You know,
herself.
casual Tuesday.
Taco
Pretty
Tuesday.
casual Tuesday right now.
Um,
You know, she gets possessed
Taco
every other
Tuesday?
Tuesday. It's
Taco?
a pretty casual
Not
Tuesday.
Scooby, it's not Tuesday, it's Friday. It's October Friday the
I said
13th.
it's a casual Tuesday. This stuff usually happens on Tuesday.
Yeah, but well, it's Friday the 13th. It's October the 13th, Friday.
I don't care.
You guys are all standing around the mystery machine, staring at a flat tire. You look down and you see that it's finished. You need to put on a spare.
Do we have a spare?
I literally said.
Of course we have a spare. We always have a spare. It's the mystery machine, gang. Come on.
Have you literally
Yeah,
never seen the back of the mystery machine? It has a freaking tire on it.
Yes.
Also, because of Shaggy's phobias, it is now called the mustard machine.
Hey, someone want to grab the spare tire?
I'll do it. I'll do it. Wait, no, I'll stay in the driver's seat to make sure that the car doesn't roll away.
Okay.
I'll stay in the car.
Daphne, you're
I'll grab
muted.
it.
What are you doing?
I'll stay
I'll
in
grab
the
the tire.
passenger seat to make sure the car doesn't get up and walk away.
Walk away? What kind of Scooby game is this? The car just turns into a Baba Yaga house and walks away?
Roll away.
I really
No.
was stupid, but like not this stupid. Jesus.
Hey Velma, since you're out, you mind getting that that spare up front? I'm trying to. Hey Scoobs, you want to grab the wrench?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Just me.
All right.
Just me. No, I'm busy. I'm busy trying to kill this rabbit.
All right, so Scoobs, you're gonna go out in the back of the trunk, and you notice that it's a mess. Everything's been turned like things kind of opened and fell over a place, and you have to basically look for the
What the hell?
for the wrench. Let's go ahead and roll for something.
Bullshit is happening here.
Let's see if you can find it. Too strange. Too strange. We rolled too strange. You do not find the wrench.
Wait a minute.
Remember, as we get closer to the quarter mark, something bad will happen for every strange you roll. Hey, Scoob, did you find that wrench? And Velma, what about the spare tire?
Oh, I
Velma,
couldn't find it.
what are you doing? The
I'll-
spare tire's
I'll
in front,
screw this
right?
up more, but
I
I
just
couldn't find
I
it.
helped
I just
Scooby look for the wrench.
I just look at the rabbit in the eyes and say, "You got lucky this time," and go to get the tire.
The rabbit just jumps away. All right, you go to the tire. You know they have the tire up front here, right? Somewhere there, right? So you kind of remove the wrapping of the tire, and it's instead of a tire, it's filled with Scooby snacks.
Yeah, we may not have done that. Right, Reggie?
Yeah.
Hey, gang.
Sorry.
Sorry, we were hungry. All right,
Shaggy?
Reggie, let's get some Scooby snacks.
No, I just picked them all up and throw them in a creek. I just picked them all up and throw them in a creek.
Well, gang,
Yeah.
we're stuck. We have no tire and we have no gas. Shaggy, seriously? Did you fill up the entire spare tire with Scooby snacks?
Can I just grab
Sorry.
these stacks and throw them in
We're
the
rolling
Scooby helps with me.
So we're walking then. Something very
No.
bad is going to happen.
I hop on the spare. Instead of having a spare tire, I become the spare tire. I use myself.
Scooby
as-
wraps himself inside the spare tire wrap, and maybe eat some cookies or Scooby snacks.
No, I took all the Scooby
Daphne, what do
snacks
you say we
in the
should do?
river.
Give me some Ruby snacks.
I give him some Scooby snacks.
Something very bad is going to happen because of.
Ruby snacks.
Okay, I can feel that something very bad is going to happen because
I'm gonna sugar rush. I'm gonna run around the mystery machine 13
Walk.
times.
into the creepy scarecrow-filled corner.
All right.
Scooby snack I threw in the river.
No!
We are going to get killed.
Well,
I
there's a
dive
bit of a
into the
stream on
river-
the side
I
of
dive
the
into
road.
the
They're all
river
being
to
wet.
get the Scooby
All the
snacks.
Scooby snacks are kind of getting wet and moist now at this point.
I jump into the Scooby snack into the river to save the Scooby snacks that aren't bad.
What does Shaggy do?
We are going to be.
I'm just watching it as Scooby does this.
Reggie, help me.
Hang on, Scooby. I want to hear what Shaggy says. Go ahead, Shaggy.
Reggie, help me.
No.
Shaggy, what you saying?
I didn't hear what Scooby just said. I didn't get what you just said.
Help me.
Help me.
We are going to
Help me. Help me save the Scooby
Do I
snacks.
have like a net or something?
Well, you can go search in the back of the car. You are in the car, so you can just look back. There usually is a net.
Yeah.
Let's roll for it.
I'm gonna try to fish out the Scooby snacks with the net.
All right. Let's find Freddy. Not Freddy. Sorry. Shaggy.
I'm Shaggy.
Let's try
Alright.
and find Freddy Krueger.
We're gonna roll for luck and see if you actually find it. Uh-oh. You go in the back of the car, and you open up the spare compartment where all the tools and such are, and unfortunately, it seems you remembered. You thought this was gonna be a long trip, and so you emptied everything, and you just filled it with more Scooby snacks, and we rolled a strange.
I just open it, take all the
Okay, Scooby, more Scooby snacks here.
Oh! Gang! Daphne!
I want
Daphne.
more Scooby snacks.
I'm going to start insulting Scooby.
Whoa.
No, you're just gonna be like, that was a very bad decision. You're just gonna be shaming
No, I'm
us.
going to say, we are going to get killed because of your incompetence.
What do you mean? We have Scooby snacks for days.
We have Scooby
No,
snacks for days, but we have no gas.
We ain't gonna arrive.
Creepy.
We have Ruby snacks. We have Ruby rice for days.
What was
We
that?
got Scooby snacks for days. We don't need anything else.
No, I just take the rest of the Scooby snacks and throw them in the river. I'm just continuously throwing Scooby snacks in the river.
All the
I
Scooby
can't-
snacks are thrown in the river.
I catch the Scooby snacks all in my mouth before they land in the river.
I help.
Scooby whips out his tail, and he's gonna try and catch the snacks. Let's go ahead and do that.
We catch them all before they get in the river. We ain't
Grit.
using all
We're gonna
our
roll for
Scooby
it. You
snacks.
gotta roll for it. Let's go for roll for the grit.
Do it.
No success.
No, Shaggy, help me. Shaggy,
I
help.
already said I was trying to catch the Scooby snacks.
All right, so Shaggy's gonna try. No
Mama, you gotta
success.
help us.
Oh no!
No.
All the Scooby snacks are washing away downstream.
No.
Fantastic! Now we have no food, no water, no gas, and a flat tire
Now we have
in the middle of nowhere because Daphne told us to turn left instead of right. Everyone's looking at Daphne.
Daphne.
We are going to get killed because of your incompetence.
What do you mean it's your incompetence that made us turn the wrong way? You're wrong.
You turned the wrong way. You're the one who packed the spare tire with Scooby snacks.
Everyone's gonna roll for a wit.
That guy when you got gas.
Everyone's gonna roll
wait,
wit to see if
you're
something,
just out, you
recognize
got
something's
no shoes.
happening. All right, so Fred doesn't see anything. Uh-oh.
No, just me pull out a
Reggie,
just
back me up.
One
me
strange.
pull out a phone, call the guy that owns
3
Scooby
strange.
snacks, tell him to stop making Scooby snacks and throw
No one's noticed
all the
this.
Scooby snacks that he's already made in the river.
You right. Do that.
All right, so you got 3 more strange on the board. You guys don't notice, but something passed by in the dark,
Darn it.
Oh
Like,
yes,
in the
I
darkness
am right.
over by the where the other scarecrow was crushed.
Right.
Something
Okay,
passed
we're
by
gonna die.
and brushed up against some of the corn stalks.
You, Rodney.
Thank you, Scooby Doo. We're gonna get killed. Yeah.
Because of you.
Hey gang, you wanna give me a boost here? I'll go up on top of the car and see if I find anything.
Okay.
Busy.
I
I-
would, but I'm a dog.
I'm not even gonna
too
roll
busy
for this, but I failed picking Fred up. I'm just saying that
Don't
I
let
failed
Downey
doing
do it. He'll just eat Fred.
All right, so if you fail, I'm gonna make that an automatic.
No, just me hear
Doom.
Scooby talk about eating Fred. Just
Shaggy
me, eat Fred. When
No!
Shaggy goes to pick up Fred and he drops him on the floor. He falls to the floor. Shaggy? Was that on purpose?
No, Shaggy didn't do it on purpose. It's that Saya did it on purpose to fail doing that.
Well, someone's got to get up on top and see if he said anything.
I'll
try. Can someone try to pick me
No,
up?
I'll roll it.
can I just jump on the front of the car and get to the top?
I'm really
Velma jumps on top of the car. Velma, roll for luck. Let's see for you. Let's see. Velma.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. Okay, so Velma jumps on top of the car. She doesn't realize that it's been cold outside and the car has been running hot. That usually causes condensation on the car. So the car is very slippery. So she slaps it on her body, just slaps on top of the car. She slides off the car and she falls to the ground. She's going to get 2 hit points of damage. Boom, boom.
Me, I don't really care.
And
That was fun.
what is your fear, Velma? Look at your character sheet. Or maybe I'll just zoom in on here. What does that
Apparently,
say?
I don't like clowns.
And losing your glasses. The rest of you look over and you see her face plant on top of the car, slide off to the off the edge of the car onto the ground, and she can't see because she doesn't have her glasses on.
I'm just like, I am free from those wretched glasses.
Now you need to do a fear check to see if you are actually scared. Ready? We're gonna roll. You are scared. We're gonna put you as afraid. What that means is, well, it means something. Let me go over here and put you
I'm just like,
afraid.
I have an idea. I wonder what it would be like hunting bunnies without glasses. Can I just run off into the creek?
Oh, you were all terrified. That's weird. Let me change your statuses to strange. Stable, I should say. Alright. So, Velma is currently afraid. No one goes to check on Velma? Poor girl, she's on the floor.
Yeah, fine.
Do I realize that she's afraid?
Can
Yes,
I
you
grab
can
my
see.
glasses and then go hunting rabbits?
Well, first you have to see if you can find the glasses. It's muddy out here. Who's anybody going to help her find the glasses? Because the more people to help,
Do
the
I
more
realize
chances.
that she's
I'm gonna
losing
try
her
and find
glasses?
it and then eat
Oh
it.
yeah, she's like this. You know, she can't see.
I'm gonna find
then I'm gonna
glasses
help
and
her.
eat the glasses.
So Daphne, are you helping?
Dare.
I wanna find the glasses and eat them.
Hang on.
Don't you dare. You've ruined this enough.
Daphne, are you
Hey,
helping?
you're the one who told everything
Scooby, hang
the
on.
wrong way. It's
Scooby,
your
hang-
fault. You threw all the Scooby snacks in the water.
Scooby, are you
Don't
helping
blame
to
me,
find?
It's your fault.
Are you helping to find glasses? Anybody helping to find the glasses?
Me, I'm helping to find
One,
the
two.
glasses.
Three.
I'll help the
All right.
disappointment
Even
and Velma
Fred.
and Shaggy find the glasses.
4 people are
I'm
searching
Fred.
for the glasses. Let's roll for luck.
Yeah.
We have 1
You
success.
mean 3 people on a disappointment?
We have 1 success.
Well, 2 people, 1
We have 3
disappointment and 1
successes.
dog.
4 successes and a strange.
Ruffy, you're a disappointment.
4 successes and 2 strange. You do find the glasses, but let me go and click the strange. Oh, look at that. We're getting pretty far up on that strange track. Look at that. 3 more strange and something's going to happen. You find the glasses. They're busted. 2 pieces. Shaggy finds 1 and Scooby finds another piece.
I put one.
Can I
down
just use
on-
it like a
I've
monocle?
got an idea.
What?
Can I just use it like a monocle?
Fred, he goes and he tries to find some tape in the car. He finds the tape and he tapes it together. So now this big white piece of tape on her glasses keeping them together. Here you go, Daphne. No, sorry. Velma. You're good. You got your glasses.
Fred, if you're trying to give them to Daphne, I think you're blind as well.
No, well, it's kind of dark out here and it's kind of foggy, so yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I could hardly see that it was Daphne or Velma. I mean, sorry. Or...
Just me? It's fine. I just need these so I can go hunting some rabbits.
Bro,
Why?
you
Velma
are
must have...
a woman.
Hey, gang, I think Velma hit her noggin a little too hard. We should keep an eye on her.
Can I just run? Can I just
Can I
run
grab
off?
a bat? I think I'm
Can
gonna
I
grab a bat
can I
and
just-
clonk Velma on the back of the head.
Velma suddenly
Can I
runs
just-
off.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna run off chasing rabbits.
God damn it.
Okay, well, Velma,
If you can find one.
roll for heart. I think a heart should be good. Let's see.
What is hard?
Persuasion, deception, charm, and performance. No. So you're just running like you just are you running because you think you're afraid? You are afraid, or are you running because you want to hide, or are you still chasing those rabbits?
She's
Rabbits
chasing
were
rabbits.
mean to me, so I'm.
Okay, I think we need to
You dang rabbit!
Velma on the head.
Rory, I
So,
don't know what came over me there.
straight, because I don't think she's.
She's
Okay,
not
maybe
all there.
we should find the nearest doctor or something.
All right,
Let's
you know what?
clonk her on
I'm
deck.
gonna make her roll for wit to see if she can actually get her senses back. 0 success. She runs into the middle of this cornfield. Gang, Velma, she's gone in the cornfield, in the dark.
What?
Oh, that's amazing.
Shaggy,
Oh my
Shaggy
god.
has just fainted.
Shaggy has fainted. Quick,
Shaggy
Scooby
has
snacks.
fainted.
Rory, get back in your Pokeball.
Man, like plenty spooky.
And he
What is
faints.
happening?
All right, so
Why do I have
Daphne,
Extreme
What are you
phobia
doing?
of clowns.
It's been like an hour. What are we still doing?
It's
Daphne, what you doing?
I don't know.
Is no one chasing
Still
me?
yelling at Scooby for packing Scooby snacks instead of the spare tires.
Well, while you were yelling at Scooby, Velma
Hey,
took
that's
off
not my
into the cornfield.
Yeah.
What do I do? Go find Velma or keep yelling at Scooby? This is a hard one.
Screw you.
Please say the specific one that I'm thinking of.
Let me read your minds. I cannot read minds. Keep yelling at Scooby.
Yes!
So
I'm
Daphne
gonna
keeps
go
yelling
find-
at Scooby. Shaggy, you notice Velma runs into the
I'm
middle
gonna
of the
go with
cornfield.
Shaggy.
What
Did I
are
roll?
you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm
Follow you
going
and
with
keep yelling.
Velma.
I'm going with Shaggy.
Hang on, I didn't hear Shaggy. What you doing?
I'm going to the cornfields.
Shaggy
No,
runs
I'm
into the
going with
cornfields as
Shaggy.
well. Gang,
going
let's
with
not
Shaggy.
split up. Wait a
Me
minute.
too.
That's not.
I'm going
Wait
to
up.
follow. I'm gonna
Wait
follow-
up, Shaggy! Wait up, Shaggy!
I do
And
the
I run
thing
off
where
into
I'm
the
like,
cornfield.
I do the thing which they do in Scooby Doo a lot, where she's like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo." Like,
I
just
do
like
that
in the
after
air a
you.
little
I
bit.
do that after you.
Great.
So
Me
that we're
too.
together.
I'm going to run after the Scooby and keep yelling at him.
Hey, you can't do the cool running thing. That's for us only.
You can't do the jump and run.
I'm not doing the jump and run. I'm following you at a quick walk.
You're wearing muddy high heels.
You're wearing muddy heels. You can't even run. You can like walk super slow. That's it.
I think you're kind of like
Fine. I'll take the high heels off since I don't even like high heels in the first place.
You'll get blisters and pointed in feet, and you'll still only be able to walk slow.
Also, you'll be barefoot in the mud, so maybe keep the heels
Knows
on.
what you'll step on. Maybe it'll be a rabbit.
No.
Okay, so at this
Maybe it'll
point,
be a rabbit that I
Shaggy
recently
and
killed.
Scooby have run after Velma. Daphne is still yelling at Scooby, but she's still next to Fred. Is that
No,
what's
I'm
happening?
yelling at Scooby and following him.
Oh, so everybody runs into the
You can't follow us fast because you're wearing freaking heels.
Well, then I'll cut the heels off.
You can't do that. We got rid of all the supplies like scissors, like safety scissors for 2-year-olds, and replaced them with Scooby snacks.
Well,
You
then
can't do that.
I brought a bag of Scooby snacks while we're running, and I'm eating while running.
Oh, that's not good.
let's just say that I am running fast and my high heels aren't getting in the way.
All right.
No. No. Can't do that.
Maybe you should roll a grits check or something.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's roll.
I've never played this kind of version of role playing, so I'm just guessing.
Who's gonna roll though? Is it Velma? Yeah, I think so, right? Not Velma, sorry, Daphne. I keep getting you two confused.
Yeah, Daphne.
Daphne's gonna roll
one rabbit
for
that
grit.
said that my hair was weird.
She succeeds. She's running successfully in these brand new heels. Amazing.
Better
With
try.
class.
We're too deep in the cornfield. She wouldn't be able to find us anyway.
She's like prancing. She's prancing. What is happening?
Perfect.
What?
Right.
That again. Play that join
So-
again.
Everybody leaves poor Fred. Like, gang, okay, I guess I'll fix the car.
Come
Um,
on, Fred.
But guys,
You're
look
coming
at
with
Fred's
us.
character sheet for a
Later,
moment.
Fred.
Look at his character sheet for a moment. What is it? His fear?
Being
Daphne,
left
this
alone.
is your fault again.
You left
left
Fred
me.
alone, Daphne. Shame on you. You know what that
Daphne,
means?
you left us in the forest. Now you're blaming me for packing our only source of food, and then you left Fred alone. Shame on you, Daphne.
Well, Fred can come with us if he wants.
Shame on you, Daphne. You better go back and
Fred can come with us if he wants.
Well, of course he wants. But he said he was going to fix the car, and you don't take into account that he's scared of not being with his friends.
Fine. I grab him and I start pushing him into the corn maze thingy. Cornfield.
Well, at this point, it's too late. You're all basically in the cornfield, and you're running, and you just realize, uh-oh, you left Fred behind. So, you're running.
You can just
and
turn around.
You
I
could.
turn around, go back, and push Fred into the cornfield.
Shaggy, let's get Fred. Clearly,
Daphne's getting Fred.
Clearly, Daphne's too slow to get Fred.
I do the up in the air and run thing again.
I do it as well.
I'm gonna make you all.
I'm
gonna make you all roll for. I'm gonna make you all roll for a heart check, just to see if you actually have the heart in you to actually go back and and grab onto your friend. I want to make it roll. I want you guys to roll something. So, truth be told, I want some
I
more
have a very
doom clock. Let's go. Oh my goodness. So, Daphne, you roll 1 heart, success, but 2 strange.
And you got 2 doom. Wow, shame on you, Daphne. You got us 2 strange.
Scooby has the
Shame on
the
you.
most heart. That's 2 doom and 3 successes. Shaggy, let's see. All right, you all pretty much you're all succeeding, but there were 2 doom.
That means we only have 1 left before.
Good job, Daphne.
It's not my fault.
Good job, Daphne.
All right, you guys all suddenly stop, realize, uh-oh, we've left poor Fred alone, and you turn back and you run back to the car. You get there,
Red River
and
on
it's completely dark,
Rory.
and Fred is not there.
Where's Fred?
Fred! I start
Fred?
yelling for Fred.
Fred. Where
And
are
you
you? We
start
want
barking.
Fred, we want Scooby snacks with you. Fred!
Fred is not there.
This is Fred.
What are you guys doing?
Eating some Scooby snacks while I think.
You're eating some soaked, soggy Scooby snacks.
Not soggy
we
Scooby
still
snacks,
have
just regular
some
Scooby snacks. We got some
I
left.
threw all those in the water.
No, you didn't. We have secret Scooby snacks.
I'm looking inside.
And then I pull secret Scooby
You look
snacks
inside the
from
car,
under the
Daphne.
chairs.
Can I like jump? Can I jump out of the cornfield chasing a rabbit, grab the Scooby
Alright.
snacks as I run by and throw them into the river and continue chasing the rabbit?
Stop throwing our
Well,
Scooby snacks.
before you
into
do
the
that,
river.
Daphne said that she wasn't going to look inside the car, so she's basically using her smarts to look around, and unfortunately, you do not find any clues.
He's not very
But-
bright.
There is a strange on the board, which means we have reached the quarter past mark.
Dumo clock
Quarter
go brr.
It's a quarter past 13.
We know that, Daphne.
Why do you keep calling her Raphne? Her name is not Raphne.
I put her R before every word, dum dum.
As you start looking around for Fred, and you look inside the car,
Rum rum.
it gets a little bit
Rum, rum.
colder, and the wind kind of picks up a little bit, and it starts to rain.
I throw the Scooby snacks
You have been-
inside the car to protect.
It's
her.
raining. Oh no, it's raining. Oh my God, it's raining.
This isn't good.
Boom, boom. I'm so good at sound effects and whatnot. Hold on, let's get inside the mystery van before we get
Okay.
wet.
Scooby gets inside the roostery van. What about the rest of you?
Of course, I get inside the mystery van.
All right. Daphne, Velma. Yep.
Oh, I'll just jump in. Wait, first do I catch a rabbit?
No.
No.
Oh man, fine, I'll get in.
Yeah, I fixed it because I'm so good at existing. I actually made it rain. So good at existing.
As you guys get inside the van, the rain just pours and pours, and there's no sign of Fred anywhere.
I'm going to say something you should never say in the real world, or or anywhere
How
else.
could this possibly get any
How
worse?
could you possibly get any worse? There, I brought doom upon our heads.
Why? Why'd you say it? Why?
You can thank me later. Just right now.
You got us to the you got us to the doom block. You left Fred alone. You made us turn in the wrong direction, and now you're. Daphne,
I'm
shame on
bringing
you.
doom upon-
Shame on you, Daphne. Shame on you.
Oh, shame on
Scooby
you
snack.
for packing.
I offer Scooby a Scooby snack.
We packed Scooby snacks so that we had food to eat, so we didn't die.
All the Scooby snacks have either washed away downstream or are soggy wet outside.
Sure. Yeah, and that's your fault, Velma. It seems like today me and Shaggy are the only two competent beings in the mystery machine.
Thank you.
Besides Fred. Velma's being crazy. Daphne's just being not very smart. While me, Shaggy, and Fred are being smart.
You hear a scream from within the cornfield.
Fred. Fred, in the cornfield. Let's go find Fred. And then I bolt out of the car, all like, and go into the cornfield.
I follow him.
I grab an umbrella and follow him.
And then off in the distance, very quietly you hear.
Alright, so Scooby ran into the cornfield. Shaggy follows Scooby. They're being brave, which is quite unusual. Daphne and Velma, what are you doing?
I said that I'm following them with an umbrella.
Okay.
And I'm
Well-
following them. I'm
Yes.
There is no
following-
umbrella. We unpacked it and got Scooby snacks
Well,
instead.
let's roll for luck and see if there's an
That-
umbrella.
Velma threw in the river.
I love rolling for luck. We have a strange instead.
There's no
You do not find an umbrella, but another strange hits the clock. Velma, what were you doing?
I'm chasing them.
All right. Everyone runs out of the van in the middle of this pouring storm. You know what that means? We're gonna roll because it's quite slippery.
Is anyone scared of storms?
All right. So, Daphne, this time you don't succeed. You fall into a puddle of a puddle of mud, and you roll a strange.
whoa, right that
Scooby.
Daphne.
You're pretty. Let's see how you do. Ready? Okay, you make it. No problem. Shaggy,
Wait,
let's roll for you.
I
Ba-dum.
fell into mud?
Shaggy, you run into Daphne.
What? Daphne, you
I'm
really
running to Daphne. Okay, then. I
And
will follow
Velma?
Daphne.
Velma, you run into Shaggy.
I get out of the sandwich between them and keep running.
I really the only one that didn't fall down.
Yes.
Oh, time to go find Fred.
You
and
guys
then
run,
die.
and you catch up to Scooby. Scooby, you stop in the middle of a clearing. There seems to be a circular clearing in the middle of this large cornfield. And there's a another.
One explanation.
There is another.
Scooby snack?
No.
No, because Velma threw them all in the river. Velma. But I still have my emergency box of Scooby snack.
There is another scarecrow. This one a little bit larger, and he's in the center of this clearing, and he's holding a
Hold on,
scythe.
I'm gonna
You know what
eat
a
a
scythe
snack.
is? It's a large weapon
Yeah.
with a curve, and he's
Wait,
holding
wait,
a
wait.
scythe.
Wait, don't explain it. Don't explain it. I can show them. I have a scythe.
You gonna turn on your camera and show us?
Yeah, you need to turn on your camera. We cannot see. Oh, that's very cool.
Except no skull, just a wooden bowl.
All right. So you guys,
Can I offer the scarecrow with a scythe a Scooby snack? Here, take the Scooby snack.
you all brush aside the stalks, and you enter the small clearing. Scooby's there. What is Scooby snack?
I am inside the stocks. I am still hiding in the stocks because I don't like this.
Shaggy, since you're hiding in the stalks, I guess you're probably looking around, and you're seeing your buddy
Like
going
only
up
my
to this-
head is peeking out, so I can see
Alright.
what's going on.
We're gonna go ahead and roll for wit. Success! Look at that.
Yes.
You see, as you watch your friend carefully walk up to this scarecrow, kind of
You guys think I should change my
his knees are hitting each other. They're like buckling, and he's kind of afraid, but he's okay. He's getting up to this. He's approaching this thing slowly, but your eyes kind of focus to the left a little bit, and you see what looks to be a wooden sign with a crudely
Say.
carved arrow
Says,
pointing further into the cornfield. You can't read it from this side. You have to get closer. Daphne and Velma.
I do so. I go closer.
All right. Well, Scooby, you went up to the scarecrow. You offer him the Scooby snack. It's kind of soggy and it
Yeah.
kind of melts in your hand.
I have an emergency box of Scooby snacks that she didn't throw in the water.
Somewhere in your
So I
tail,
just
back
grab
here?
them
Okay, so you
out
pull
of
out
the water.
Scooby's
Was
back.
there even
So I
a crate
offer-
to
so I
throw
opened
them in the first place?
So I open the bag. So I open the bag and I offer the guy and I offer him a Scooby snack.
Alright. It doesn't move, it's just a scarecrow.
Can I look to see if the scarecrow has a pocket so I can put the Scooby snack in it?
Let's roll for it.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Scoob. Luck. Oh! Oh! He definitely has lots of pockets, but along with that success, 3 successes, you get 2 strange.
I put the Scooby snack in the biggest pocket.
Meanwhile, Daphne and Velma. And Shaggy, you were going up to the sign, but let's see what Daphne and Velma are doing. Daphne and Velma. Are you just walking along with Shaggy? Alright. The sign points further into the cornfield. And there's some words carved underneath the arrow. And it says, Corn Fallow Farm, this way. And you look over to the left, and you can
Fallow's
see...
never a good sign.
You can see kind of like, not really a clear path, but some semi-clear path that leads further into the cornfield. And you hear a crunch, crunch, crunch up ahead. Something or somebody is walking towards you.
I run back. I run back and hide in the stalks. I
Daphne,
do the
Velma?
up in the air and run thing.
I'm going to hide.
Yeah, Shaggy can do that, but not Daphne.
No idea what's going on.
I do that, and then I kind of like make a little dome with the stuff, like kind of like bunching it, and then just like having it over my head, and I'm doing.
You
like,
hide under the
shivering
corn.
thing.
You
Yes,
pile
yes.
yourself in corn so that nobody sees you.
And then I also pick one of the corns, and then I start munching on raw corn.
Wet
Alright, so
raw
you
corn.
all run back past Scooby, who's putting snacks in the big pockets. And you hide inside the cornfield.
One snack.
And you see emerging from that side of the cornfield a tall figure in complete darkness, holding something really, really big and pointy, and going right towards Scooby.
Scooby, get out of the way!
Scooby, what you doing? Can't hear you.
I offered a Scooby snack.
Alright. We're gonna roll for that, because we're gonna see if you actually have the heart to stay and face this creature walking towards you.
If not, I
No,
do
you
the
don't.
cool spinny runaway thing.
You do the cool, funny Scooby run thing, and you run into Daphne, Shaggy, and Velma inside the cornstalk. Now the moon is kind of hidden by all these clouds, right? And it's raining, but there's a break in the clouds for a moment, and there's some moon rays that shoot down, and it lights a portion of this circle. Part of it's still covered in darkness. And this figure is slowly emerging into the light. Do you stay and watch?
Yes, please say yes. Please say yes. Please
No.
say yes. Please say yes.
We're
Please
gonna
say
make
yes.
everybody roll.
Absolutely.
No, I do not. Wait, this could just be Fred.
Daphne, you can decide to stay or not, but you are kind of afraid. I'm gonna put you as afraid. You do roll 2 sanity, the 2 strange, I should say. Scooby, let's see. You roll a strange. You are also afraid. Shaggy, you're good. You're hiding behind everybody. Hey, it's good. Don't worry about it, right? And finally, Velma.
Shaggy's in corn, of course he's not scared. He's in corn.
5 strange. Velma, you are now terrified.
I'm terrified that the squirrels are revolutionizing
Not
against
the
me.
squirrel!
I'm
You are
not
not
my
terrified.
friends.
You are not terrified of the squirrels, you're terrified of the figure.
Oh.
Yeah, you're terrified of the figure. The figure.
I'm just scared of the squirrel.
Yeah, you do.
Some of you run, some of you stay behind. Nonetheless, there was 5 strange rolls. We're almost at the halfway point.
Wow, good job.
Emerging into the light, holding
Thanks
a
a lot.
long pointy stick in one hand and a rabbit in the other hand is Fred.
Yeah.
Gang?
It's just
Hey
me,
gang!
guys.
Cool! I found you! It's groovy!
Oh my god.
What? Can I ask if I can have the rabbit? Can I ask
Oh,
if I
sure.
can have the rabbit?
No.
He hands the rabbit over to Velma.
Can I just take a big bite out of it?
Scoob. I pushed the rabbit out of Velma's hands.
Thank God.
Daphne is going to push
Please,
the rabbit
Scooby
out of...
snacks.
It's going to be a grit, 1 strange, and Velma. Let's go to Velma. Where's Velma? Let's see if... Oh, we'll make her roll luck, see if she's able to hang on to it. She's not able to hang on to it, and... Shaggy,
Well,
you're not
Daphne.
able to grab the bunny either. The bunny just jumps on the ground,
That was
runs
Daphne.
away. We get another strange on the board. Hey gang, I saw a light over there. Seems like there's a farmhouse. Wanna check it out?
Yes, sir.
You know what? Let's split up.
No,
No,
let's
no,
not
no,
split up. Let's
no.
not split up.
Not
no,
good idea.
No,
Do
no.
not. No.
And
Hey,
if we do, I
That's
would-
my catchphrase.
Nobody gets Scooby except Shaggy. Only Reggie.
Right.
All right. Well, Fred is kind of like, okay. Shall we go?
Yes, let's go.
Chris.
So you guys enter further deeper into this cornfield. You once again push past these cornfields. You can see underneath you a very well trodden upon ground where lots of people have walked here. It's not a clear path, but it does kind of widen a little bit more. So there definitely is a path. And walking about 3 minutes or so, not even, you get to what looks to be another clearing, a larger clearing. You push through the stalks, and you spy the farm. It seems quite run down, actually. Chip paint, and it's kind of leaning on one end, on one angle. There's a rusted windmill that creaks in the night air. On your left is a barn. Its red paint is flaking, just like dried skin. And there's long grasses all around the perimeter of the buildings. On the right is a farmhouse, a wooden building, with a broad porch, a wraparound porch. From the state of it, you probably assume it was abandoned, but there is one single flickering light coming from upstairs in the top floor.
Oh,
All right.
And then there is,
Who's rowing?
between the barn and the farmhouse, sits the windmill and a grain silo, towering up into the night sky, disappearing into the darkness. Hey, guy. I don't know about you, but this is kind of creepy.
Raw.
Yes, about me.
Old
It's
man
terrifying.
house with only
This is something
one
unusual, and I'm
light
afraid of things
upstairs.
that are unusual.
What could go wrong?
Everything, Daphne, you stupid idiot. You Rupin
I was
idiot.
being sarcastic.
Idiot.
Any
That's
ideas?
even worse.
I was being
I'll
sarcastic.
go in because
possibly get
Uh,
any worse. This
how
can't
about
possibly
Raffy
get
goes
any
in?
worse.
She's been
This
useless
possibly
this
get
whole
any
time.
worse.
how about
Oh,
Raffy
I've
goes
never
in? She's been
sarcastically
useless this
yelled
whole rhyme.
like that. I've never
So much talking, I don't know what's going on. Alright, you know what? I'm going to make everybody roll for a wit to see if you notice something. Let's start off with Fred. Fred, oops, wrong sheet. So Fred, 1 success! Cool! Daphne. 1 strange! Uh-oh. Scooby.
Really,
2
Daphne?
successes, 2
Every
strange! Shaggy.
Time. Every time, Daphne, you get us one. Every time.
2 successes, 3 strange. And Velma. 2 successes, 4 strange.
Wow.
The success
thanks
means
a lot, Daphne.
you do see the barn doors are slightly ajar, and inside is an old, rusty truck. And what looks to be some gas tanks and some tools. Hey, gang! Let's split up.
Let's steal its tires.
I'll check out the van, the truck with Daphne. See if we find some tools and such. Get some gas. Why don't Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby go check out the house? See if we can ask the owner if we can borrow it. What do you say, gang?
Wait.
I am not going to be left here. I am not going
All
to be
right,
left here.
Daphne stays with Red, and Velma, and Raggy go up to check the thing.
By the way, the Doom
Okay.
Clock
Because
is at
Daphne's
30,
useless.
halfway.
Because Daphne's ruthless.
What?
You get us strangers every single time.
Why are you targeting me? Why not target Velma?
What
did I
Hey, gang.
Didn't do nothing. Except for
Let's
Scooby
stop
Snack.
arguing amongst ourselves and make a plan.
Frick you, Daphne. Ruby Rock.
Because I only threw them in. I wasn't aiming to throw them in the water. I was. Throwing
Yeah, you
them-
were. You said I want to throw them in the river.
No, no, no.
Specifically.
I said that when really I was just throwing them at the rabbits. I was trying to do a sneak attack on the rabbits.
Idiot. Now we have
What's
no
with the rabbits?
road.
I've never
You're
seen
calling
Velma so
An
strange.
idiot. Because
You,
calling me an idiot, I'm going to strangle you.
Daphne, you're an idiot.
Shaggy, what you doing, Shaggy?
What?
What are you doing?
I help Raggy. Whatever it is, I help Raggy.
Okay, then I guess they're gonna help me do absolutely nothing because I'm just standing here and being very scared because I'm scared of anything unusual.
Oh, fine.
Can
I grab Shaggy and I start dragging him and Velma up to the flickering light.
No. Can I just go behind you in the shadows slowly?
No.
There.
No.
No, that's
No.
not happening. No.
You're Velma. Not anybody
I'll say
else,
this
you're
for
Velma.
you. I'll
I
say
am
this
not
for you.
Velma.
How can things
I hope
get
you
any
notice. I'm pretty
Your
sure you're
life
not
is going
supposed to. I'm pretty sure you think that I'm Velma when really I'm not.
Yeah, we know you're possessed, Velma. Now just shut up and let's go. So I'm gonna grab Velma and Shaggy and start dragging them with me. Cause they aren't
I
moving.
don't even have hands.
Scooby, before you go,
Grab them with my paws.
and
Daphne, this is a cartoon. I can hold hot dogs with one hand. Do you think I can't do things that I'm not supposed to? I can literally grab a hot dog with one paw.
hey Scooby, to make your life miserable, I'm going to say this for you. Before you go, how can things get any worse? Haha, now your life's going to be miserable.
Screw you, Daphne.
So while Shaggy, Velma, and Scooby are rather noisily approaching the house, Daphne and Fred are
Daphne's
left
fault.
alone to go
Daphne's
and look
fault.
at
Everything
the
is Daphne's fault.
Look at this
Scooby
old
is trying to
beat
pull me.
up
I just
car.
sit down so he cannot pull me. I'm just
Okay, then
sitting
I
there.
let go. Okay, then I let go of Velma and just start dragging Shaggy.
But I'm sitting down.
Yeah.
And Scoob is dragging Shaggy and creating a very deep,
Both of them.
like you're creating a very deep, like
I want to
path
start ahead.
on in the mud as Scooby drags Shaggy, following Velma up to the house.
This is my scythe.
Daphne,
You don't have a scythe, you're Velma.
hey Daph, let's go check out the car. Maybe we'll find some gas. What do you think? So Daphne, you and Fred get to the barn. The doors are kind of like ajar, open enough that you can see this old beat-up truck. And there are a couple of gas gallons. And there's a table full of tools. And there's a spare tire in the back of the truck.
Let's steal all of those.
Steal? Daphne?
Really,
My.
Daphne? Really?
Well-
Stop trying to steal.
We can borrow it because Scoobs and Shag and Velma are going to ask the owner if we can borrow it. We'll come back and give it back to them, right?
Why do we have to borrow it? Why can't we just steal it?
Okay, I guess. So, what do you do first?
It's called a spare tire for a reason. It's spare. That's why we got rid of it, because we didn't think we'd need it, because it's a spare.
Well, in that case, I guess Fred goes off to the side on his own to go look at the spare tire. Okay, Daph, I'll go pick up the spare tire and roll it out. You want to grab some tools? Make sure you get a wrench.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Fred being like, man, this is going to be a good day, and then all his friends just start acting really weird. Like, Velma's trying to consume rabbits' lives. Scooby's actually taking charge. Shaggy's not really doing much. Shaggy's not really talking much, and Daphne's
Well,
just
what am I
being
doing
useless.
wrong now?
And Daphne's just being useless in general.
Meanwhile, back at the house, Shaggy, you've been dragged by Scooby. Velma, you reach the porch, this large wraparound porch.
Okay, Reggie.
And
Okay, Reggie, get up.
you're at the door. There's a big
Okay,
knocker.
fine, get up.
What are you doing, Velma?
Can I, wait, where are we?
You're at the house. At the farmhouse.
So we're just at the bottom of the house?
Yes.
Can I just dart up the stairs to get to the light?
You haven't opened the door yet. You want to open the door?
Yes.
Alright.
Can I just dash through there?
The door opens up. It's completely dark in here. The house, it's rather run down, but on the outside, but on the inside, it's spotless. And the smells of maybe what's some apple pie or pumpkin pie just permeate the air. It's everywhere. It smells so sweet in here. There's a nice big comfy chair and a large sofa with a hand knitted blanket, and there's a small fire going on and burning in the fireplace. It's a very small house. There's basically a room to the side where you have like a living room to sit down and a small kitchen and then stairs in the middle that go upstairs. There's no one on the main floor. What would you like to do? You said you wanted to go upstairs? Scooby and Shaggy? What do you think?
Rest roll upstairs.
Yeah, I go upstairs with Scooby, but I'm also holding Scooby's tail.
Are you guys, I guess you're going kind of quietly or carefully? Like, you know how they do it slowly, one step at a time, right?
I do that.
So loudly.
I try to go slowly. I try
So
my
you're
best.
snooping.
We tiptoe, but like since it's a cartoon, when they tiptoe, it's much louder than regular tiptoeing.
It's
It
like-
kind of defeats the purpose. What
Like
we're doing
tiptoeing is like.
It's like
Alright. I'm going to make everybody roll for a wit. So that's going to be Shaggy. Let's go to Shag.
I love
0 success. Scooby.
0 strange.
2 successes. So Scooby keeps you quiet. And Velma. Alright. Velma and Shaggy, you're kind of noisy, but somehow Scooby's tail kind of caught you so you don't quite make the noise and step on that creaky old floorboard. And you sneak upstairs, you get up to the top floor, and you see it's just one big open floor. There's a big bed in the middle, and there's a rocking chair. And sitting next to the rocking chair is an older lady. The curtain is drawn open, and she's there just knitting. Hello, I see I have some visitors. What can I do for you?
Oh, hi.
Hello.
What? Rola.
Hi.
My name's Agatha.
Hello.
See your soul.
Hello. Rola. Konnichiwa.
Velma, do not
Bonjour.
be the nice old lady.
What? Why is
Why are you eating everything, Roma? Rub it.
Did you see him out there?
Roo.
Yeah,
Oh,
Also,
you
don't
haven't
get
seen
confused
him.
by the talking dog.
Let me tell you a story. She turns to you, and you see her eyes are completely white. She's blind as a bat.
How can she see?
And she's knitting somehow. Please sit
And
down.
she said-
The
and she
moonlight
said,
just
"Did
kind
you
of
see
hits
the
her face
guy?"
enough that you see her face.
She can't see the guy or knit without eyes.
Very astute. I do not see him anymore, but I have a slight vision impairment. You see, after my husband passed away, running the farm got difficult, and I slowly started to lose my sight. The crops weren't growing. Things weren't kept.
Oh, that's why they're all red.
So I made myself some scarecrows. I'm sure you've seen them.
Rup. I gave one a ruby snack.
I made one, specifically an ugly one, before I lost my sight. An old one, made of old sacks. Pumpkin for a head. He was on the main road. I used to talk to him. Even gave him a name. I called
Lady,
him
we
Mr.
may or
Husk.
may not have murdered him.
You killed
An
my...
accident. An accident. It was an accident. I promise.
Well,
We were.
Go and tell her
Our
about
friend
that.
Rafney gave us wrong directions, and we ended
That
up
might be
here.
a good-
And she made our friend Fred drive over the scarecrow.
that might
We're
be
sorry.
a good
It's-
thing. Because
it's
it
Rafney's
talked to
fault.
me. It one day started talking to me.
What?
But it was a blessing and a curse at the same time. One day he showed up, and then suddenly my crops started to grow.
Ooh.
And the field was taken care of. But then, those boys, those nasty boys, they showed up. They mess around here in the farm, you know, from time to time. And then I saw it one day. He killed them! Mr. Husk. I might be blind, but I'm pretty sure I saw him drag those boys' bodies into
Wait,
the back of the
if
farmhouse.
you're here, then how could you have
Roken?
seen them? And especially if you're blind, how could you have found your way there?
And she wasn't
I
rough,
only
blind,
recently
rough
lost
ass.
my sight. I had some sight up until a few days ago. That's when I stopped reading the newspaper. You look over and you see a pile of newspaper.
Oh.
Velma,
Madam,
roll. We're
madam,
gonna
what?
make Velma roll for smarts, and that's good because she's got a high smarts. Ready? One strange. Uh-oh. Boom. We've passed the middle. But one success. Velma, you look over and you see on the back of the newspaper a wanted ad. Wanted escape convict. And there's a picture of this huge man with a disfigured face and a scar and bulging eyes and
Right,
no
we-
hair,
one of
completely
the-
bald.
Right.
Escape
Miss, we
from
saw-
the
we
penitentiary.
saw a-
This newspaper is 3 or 4 months old.
I want to talk to the old lady really quick.
Go ahead.
Rick, on one of the scarecrows we hit, we saw an orange jumpsuit on this. Do you think that has anything to do with this?
Oh, good grief, really? Do you think maybe he's here?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, what are you? She starts feeling around. You're kind of furry. You got a nice fur coat on.
I'm a dog.
That's funny.
No, like, seriously, I'm a dog.
Okay.
He's
I
a
am-
dog, alright.
I am
His name
legitimate-
is Scooby.
I'm legitimately a dog. I have a
Daphne,
collar.
sorry, Shaggy, Velma, and Scooby, since you're all upstairs standing by the window, talking to this woman, looking at the newspaper, I'm gonna do 2 rolls. First roll is gonna be a second wit check to see if you notice something. And actually, it's gonna be 2 wit checks because there's 2 things to notice. All right, but we're gonna start off with Scooby. Here we go. First, two strange. Second, 3 strange, 1 success. Okay, you notice the second thing, but let me keep track of this first. We're gonna go to Shaggy now. Uh-oh. We got some strange on board. Oh boy. Strange all over the place. And Velma. Alright, so Scooby. Let me put this on here first. Scooby, you notice that there seems to be something in a large orange jumpsuit walking towards the barnyard.
Oh, right.
In the rain. And it's got a large scythe in his hands. And some cookies in his pocket.
Ooh. Scooby snacks.
Shaggy, you notice a bunch of newspapers to the side. And on the back of them, they're more recent newspapers. And all of them have this particular page cut out. And it's the same page of the same wanted ad for the same person. They've been cut out. So the recent papers don't have the ad. But the paper from over 3 months ago has the ad.
Okay. That's weird.
Meanwhile, Daphne, you and Fred are searching the barn. You do find a toolbox, and in the toolbox there is indeed a wrench. Fred comes out rolling a tire. Hey Daph, I got the tire. You got the tools? The only thing we gotta do now is get a can of gas. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so Daphne, Fred says, hey, you wanna hang on to the tire a sec? I wanna go get the gas. He goes to get the gas.
Hey. Sure.
Alright, so Daphne, you're there holding a toolbox in one hand, hanging onto a tire. Another strange. You don't notice it in time. But the door creaks open. And something grabs onto you. And pulls you out! And you're dragged.
Can I scream at the top of my lungs?
Let's see. Let's go to Daphne. Let's see. Scream. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll a heart. See if you can scream in time before you get muffled. You do scream! What a strange as well.
Yeah.
Fred goes, huh? Daff, you okay out there? He comes out.
Nope.
And he no longer sees you. He just
I'm
sees.
not okay.
He sees the tire. And he just go thump 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 thump. And on the floor is this toolbox that's just open, and tools are all over the place, and drag marks. He looks out, and he doesn't see anything but drag marks as somebody's dragging you into the darkness. Scooby, you're noticing this as everyone's talking about the newspapers. Can't hear you, Scooby. Scoob, you're muted.
I go downstairs. I tell everybody I'm with, Velma and Shaggy. Go downstairs, tell Fred to chase after the marks on the ground.
Alright, so Shaggy and Velma, you notice Scooby runs downstairs for some reason.
I told them why, then I tell Fred why, and then I chase after the drag marks.
It must be Mr. Husk! Go get him! He'll kill your friend! So, I guess Scooby run downstairs. Shaggy and Velma, what are you doing? Shaggy and Velma, what are you doing? Hello, Shaggy and Velma. You there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So Scooby just ran down the stairs. Something about somebody dragging Daphne. You guys going after Scoob?
Yep.
All right. So you guys all meet up downstairs in the middle of in the rain, in the yard, with Fred. Hey, gang! Somebody took Daphne.
What?
That old woman just say that the scarecrow was going to kill me?
Yeah, and you really deserve it.
It's true, you do.
You got us like 15 strangers.
I'm gonna make everybody roll for a wit check to see
Oh,
if
and
you
Velma,
actually
you're
see
no
where
better.
she took Daphne, or it took Daphne. So here we go. Wit. Boom. Fred has no idea. I don't know where they went. One strange. Daphne, you're out of it. Scooby. Two strange. That's three strange so far. You don't know where they went. Shaggy. You see where they went, but there's a strange. And
I
Velma.
think I know where they went to school.
I tell everyone, like, I think they went this way, and then they start our both.
And then we do the cool running thing
Yes,
because
yes,
nobody
of
else
course.
can. We do the cool running thing because nobody else can. We're fast.
All right.
You don't see me anymore. I'm already where they are now.
Because you deserve to die, Raphne.
You guys chase into the cornfield after Daphne. You find her being dragged to the center of the circle where that scarecrow is no longer sitting up top on the wood on the pillar. He was no longer, he was like kind of nailed to this big wooden pillar. He's no longer there. He's actually on his own 2 feet, dragging Daphne, and he has his large scythe, and he's about to skewer Daphne, and she's out cold. We're gonna roll for initiative.
Do. Do
For
we have any
initiative.
weapons?
Well, let's check your
No,
character
mate.
sheet.
I don't know where
Punch
any of
him.
the stuff is.
We gotta punch
Let's
him,
see.
but I can bite him. That's it. Wait, no. Fred has a wrench.
Fred does have a wrench, maybe because he.
has a brain that could hit all so he gets knocked out.
Okay, so you don't have weapons at the moment. You didn't actually think about getting weapons, or. But you can always say you can find something. Let's see.
I have a
Who's-
knife, but I'll use a baseball bat.
Zoinks! Zoinks!
Are there any hammers or baseball bats? I'll use
Scooby,
now
save me right now. I want to get all
Fred is going to basically go first because he's not scared at the moment. He's gonna basically grab a bunch of tools that he found, and he's gonna hand them out to everybody. So everyone has like a wrench or a hammer or whatever.
A
I want the hammer.
Chainsaw.
I want a chainsaw.
I have the hammer. I
Scooby,
want the
you
hammer.
saw a chainsaw back at the farmhouse.
I grab a chainsaw and I go.
Scooby goes back to the farmhouse to grab us a chainsaw. What is Daphne? Daphne's out. Sorry, Daphne. Shaggy. Fred gives you a wrench.
Just hold
A
on,
rusty
I'll
old
come and
wrench.
get the
I want
chainsaw.
the
This thing
hammer.
should die.
Give me the hammer.
Shaggy gets a hammer. Velma,
a baseball bat.
you want a baseball bat?
Yeah.
All right. So, let's roll and see if there's a baseball bat in the field. Okay.
I also take that corn on the cob that I have and I throw it at his head.
Okay.
Boom.
There is no baseball bat, but there is a very large stalk, corn stalk, that kind of looks like a baseball bat. So, Velma, you have a very large corn stalk.
I'll take it.
Let's just say that, Shaggy, you go first. What do you want to do?
Can I throw that corn on the cob that I've been holding on to and throw it at him?
Yes, you can. Let me go get to the monster stats here. All right,
God,
so
why is it raining now?
it is raining. Still raining.
No, it's raining outside, literally.
Oh, well, it's raining here.
It's only drizzling here, though.
What you see as the light kind of shines on his face, the clouds part a little bit. You see
sunny here
a
at my
tall
place.
humanoid figure stuffed with some straw, but with gloves and hands of a human. And he's wearing a large jack-o'-lantern.
Perfect. He's vulnerable to chainsaw.
And he goes, he reaches down into the cornfield as he puts down his scythe, and he pulls out this long whip-like weapon made from like the corn husks, and he's like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. He's ready to whip it around. You throw the corn at this guy.
Yep.
All right. You need to roll at least one to succeed. We're gonna go ahead and roll for wit. For
If you guys
Shaggy.
distract him, I can come up behind with a chainsaw and murder him.
You
No.
you throw this corn, and it kind of splatters on his face. It was kind of mushy, and it doesn't do anything. We have another
Okay.
strange.
Is it in his
Someone
eyes?
grab the corn and throw it at my face.
It's in his
So-
eyes.
So I wake up. I have, and I can run away. So yeah.
What do you
Grab the
mean?
corn.
You're still
Velma,
down. They
it's your
throw the
turn,
corn
Velma.
at somebody
What you wanna
else's
do?
face.
You got this bat-like corn husk on your in your hand. Or a corn stalk. What do you want to do, Velma?
I want to go and try to smack that guy.
All right. So describe what you're doing. You're just running up to him and smacking him, or you?
Oh no, I'm gonna. Are we near the cornfield? Because I want to try and do it stealthily.
Oh, so you're gonna go sneak up around him while this. Okay, so Shaggy's distracting him. Velma goes around the cornfield, or let's first do a stealth roll, kind of like a wit check. See if you can succeed. You're not so stealthy. He sees you coming, but you can still attack. Now you're gonna use your strength to kind of smack him with this large husk, right? You miss.
Why is
Scooby.
everything a 0?
Scooby, it's your turn.
Yep.
What you doing?
I haven't gotten like a single.
You grab
one.
the,
While Velma smacks him with the corn husk, I come up behind Velma, and while I kind of like try and sneak up behind him, turn on the chainsaw and then just shove it in him.
All right, let's see. If
I murder him with the chainsaw.
Let's see if the chainsaw turns on. This is gonna require a luck roll. You ready?
Okay.
Let's
Come on,
go.
please.
Luck. Success! But what a strange.
Chainsaw. What?
What a strange. The chainsaw.
I don't care. Okay, I stab him in the back. I stab him in the back with the chainsaw.
Can I take
This
the
is-
side?
Oh,
now,
sure.
Velma.
When it's your turn, you can do it. Scooby. This is somewhat psychotic because this is a Scooby character with a chainsaw, and he's chainsawing this scarecrow in the back. And instead of
It's a scarecrow.
instead of having straw fly over the place, it's straw and pieces of this orange jumpsuit, and there's blood.
Oh. Stop.
You stop.
Stop chainsawing.
Ew! And you hear a scream coming from the scarecrow.
I did it. I saved the world with a chainsaw.
Velma, sorry, Daphne. Let's see if you wake up. Ready?
Wakey.
Let's make this hard, okay? See if you have it in you. You're dreaming away like you want to pass out. Success! You wake up, but what a strange. Which means we've reached the quarter past. Uh-oh, things are about to get really dire. As Daphne wakes up, you look to the side. You see this large scythe right next to you. Behind you is this Scooby, horrifying image of Scooby with a chainsaw.
I don't want to kill him.
You see the scarecrow who's got this whip and he's whipping it around. He's about to attack your friends with it. Shaggy looks like to be throwing corn husks at him. Velma is trying unsuccessfully to hit him with this large corn stalk. What does Daphne do as you're lying there and eating candy? What's Daphne doing? She's thinking. You're muted. Daphne's muted. I don't hear you.
You're stinking useless, Daphne.
What you doing, Daphne?
Fine. I regret what I just said.
We don't know what you said.
I said I'm going to help Scooby kill the scarecrow.
Oh.
But I regret what I just said.
Well, if you want to help me, then that's not very useless, because now you actually said something. That's very helpful. Thank you. Now help me murder this thing.
What's Daphne doing?
Fine.
Help me murder it.
Going to help Scooby murder the scarecrow.
With what?
The chainsaw.
With my bare hand.
With your
Just
bare
like
hands,
some
you
strange
jump on
way
top of this creature or this whatever it is, and you grab onto him. Let's see. I'm gonna give you an advantage, which means I'm gonna give you an extra dice. I'm gonna put you 3 dice here, because he didn't see you coming. Ready? Success! Daphne jumps on top, and she's wrestling this large creature thing, whatever it is.
While the
And
creature
she
still has a
pops
chainsaw
out
in it.
the pumpkin, and you see a man in front of you with large bulbing eyes, scarred face, very, very short hair, a grin with yellow crooked teeth.
That's mine. Look like mine.
That's the wanted guy.
Everyone who saw the poster, you look over at him, and yes, it is the convicted, whatever he is, killer, murderer, criminal. It is him. He's hiding inside of this costume. Daphne, you see this face. You are afraid. We're gonna see if you actually can take it. We're gonna see. You managed to hold it in. You don't get terrified. Are you gonna stay on top of him, or are you gonna you're basically kind of straggling him, and you remove this pumpkin off his head? Are you gonna stay on top of him? All right, we're gonna go back. Actually, it's his turn now. He's like, "Oh, get off of me!" He's gonna try and grab you. Let me roll
He
for him.
has a chainsaw hole in his back. How is he fine?
He drops his whip, and
He
instead
should have bled out by now.
he grabs onto Daphne and he throws her to the ground as he holds onto his back. Oh, that hurt.
Well, I'm gonna make it hurt even more. I plow the chainsaw in him even more.
And now you see Fred running. Hey, gang! Look what I found! And he has this big net, and he throws it at the creature, man, whatever.
Sweet.
The net's
Good
going,
job, Fred.
and it nets him.
Is he wanted dead or alive?
I don't know. He didn't read the ad.
Yo, Fred.
The ad.
Yo, Fred. Go check. Is he wanted dead and dead or alive?
Or
Oh
just
my!
alive.
What's all this commotion out here? You notice this old lady. She's got her cane, and she's walking. What's going
Well-
on here?
Well, I used your chainsaw and put a hole in this wanted guy's back. Yeah, I started to murder the guy with the chainsaw.
Now the wind picks up a little bit, and you see floating in the air and landing on top of his face, as the net covers him, is one of those one of those papers of the newspaper. It's kind of wet, and it's the ink is kind of running off the paper a little bit, but you can still see it's actually his face that lands on his face. It's the face of the criminal, and it says, "Wanted, alive, reward."
Oh man!
And she kind of puts on these glasses. It looks like you caught that man. Good for you.
Yeah. And then she looks at me and sees I'm literally a dog.
Oh no.
Rello. It's me from earlier. I can talk because I'm a dog.
There's a very logical explanation for all this.
Quick, tell me.
The place is haunted.
Thanks a lot.
What just happened?
And the guy
I
just
think
looks.
you were yelling at Daphne.
The guy looks at you.
Yes, and I'd have gotten away with it too. If it wasn't for these blasted kids and their dogs.
What?
Let's fast forward a few minutes. So the old lady brings you back to her house as the guys. You guys probably dragged this guy. He's kind of hurt because he got cut with that chainsaw, so he's not really resisting anymore. I give up. You drag him back to the barnyard, and Fred ties him up, and you call the police, and the police arrive. Oh, you gang, you caught the criminal. We've been after him for months.
I check if his head is real.
It is real.
I go up to the police officer and
confused.
can I go talk to the police officers and say, "Yep, yeah, I did." I also plowed him with a chainsaw in the back.
We'll take that if you don't mind. And the police officer takes the chainsaw off of you. Dogs don't play with chainsaw.
Oh!
I hear you like some snacks. We ordered some burgers. If you want, there's some burgers out there in the back of the car.
And I immediately bolt to the back of the car and say, "Reggie, they got burgers!"
I run in for hello, Scooby.
Can I have
And then
Give
we
me
both-
liberty or give me pizza pie.
Wait,
Shaggy.
I would like to throw like one tomato from my burger, and I would like to throw it at Daphne.
I do that too. I like. Scooby doesn't like tomatoes on his burger, so I take the tomatoes out and throw them at Daphne.
I just take my
I give like a paw five. I give like a paw five.
Okay, I run and grab a cornstalk and start swinging at the potato.
All right.
Tomato.
Wow. Okay, you guys have solved the mystery of this Mr. Husk, who was basically hiding inside of this scarecrow, scaring the old woman, keeping the farm going to just have a place to hide out. Turns out he actually had money stashed in the silo. He was arrested many months ago for robbing a bank, and he stashed the money in the silo, but he's waiting for his buddy to come in here and pick him up. And he would have gotten away if it wasn't for you dang kids, because you caught him before his buddy showed up.
And their dog.
And the dog. And,
That put a chainsaw in his back and probably gave him
I mean,
permanent
the dog
back
didn't really
damage.
help that much.
You just got coconut mauled.
I helped.
And the
him
old
out
lady
time
is so
and
grateful.
dog.
She's so grateful
I go
that
up-
you've saved her farm. Well, I mean, the farm was doing well. Strangely enough, it was doing well because this guy was keeping the farm going. It turns out he didn't kill those kids, by the way. He actually pretended to kill them. He hired them. You would have found them inside one of the silos. They were playing stuff, the games, and they were actually dressed as scarecrows themselves. He was giving them money to scare off people like yourselves. You never actually saw them. So those kids are gone.
Man, I thought we would have hit them with the car.
Well, you didn't start the car. But you, speaking of the car, you do get your flat fixed. You get some gas. You get your windshield fixed, and you make it out of there. You're given a small reward, and you guys go headed north, where you go and you go to the vets, and you pick up. Wait a minute, I'll remember his name.
You little piece of
Scrappy
crap.
Doo. You pick up Scrappy. He has a large cone of shame on his head.
Where the hell you read it? Because you're shameful to this family, Scrappy Doo. I swear to God.
And with that, we'll end this very, very
You're
strange,
supposed to get aborted.
weird Scooby-Doo episode of Scooby-Doo,
Bad.
I suppose.
Alright, bye.
Enjoy Halloween, guys. Make sure you have fun.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!